How many times have you thought about getting like a muscle car? I'm gonna go out and get a muscle car. But you look at your life and you got 3 kids and a spouse at home. They're trying to get you into a minivan. Let's face it, they are trying to put you in a mini. You don't want to be in a minivan. Oh, you're not getting a muscle car. This is a nice compromise because it is a sports sedan. The baseline 3.6 liter V6 engine has enough giddy up to get you up and down the road in style and still have room for the family and the kids in the back. And you don't have to go the route of the minivan.
You've got the muscle to go where you need to go when you need to go.
Now, if you are taking this vehicle out and about, you'll like the 2016 model. Let's address the interior first. There has been a little bit of an update around the center stack and the dash area. There's a nice like honeycomb or beehive pattern here, which gives this area, this foil area, some visual interest. Also, love this steering wheel here. Artfully done, leather wrapped, nice and beefy. So it feels good when you're driving on long hauls. You've got control buttons up here for your infotainment, your menu and such, and your cruise control. Nice, hefty, man style look about it. And I also love the technology that you get in the Dodge Charger. You can get every bell and whistle. What I especially like is this massive 8-inch touchscreen display for control of your infotainment. I love it. It's just a joy to operate. Works well, and it just gives the center stack that tech look. You've also got simple controls under your touchscreen display for your climate and for the radio. Tangible buttons and knobs for old school types, which is nice. It's nice to have that backup. Now, I've recently been told by a friend of mine that I should be a bit more critical in my video reviews. It's like I like everything I review. So I'm going to try to be critical right now. Love this dynamic touchscreen display. Love the radio, the way it controls your phone. But there is no backup camera as standard equipment in this vehicle. I mean, if you have this large touchscreen display, you should definitely have a backup cam. It's calling out for a backup cam as standard equipment. And that is my negative criticism of this vehicle. You got it, Paul? The interior really to me has been improved. It looks elegant, it looks built well, and it's a very comfortable vehicle to ride in. There's lots of space up here in the front, so taller drivers and passengers will like that. And also in the back, ample room. Again, I'm about 5'9", and lots of leg room, good shoulder room, and headroom in the back. So no matter where you're sitting in the Charger, you'll enjoy the ride. But I'll tell you what, the best place to be in the Charger is right here in the driver's seat. I'm also loving the creature comforts of push-button ignition and keyless entry and lock. I'm going to be critical. No backup camera.
No backup camera.
So last year's model, I believe, when there was a refresh or redesign, I noticed a marked improvement in the driving dynamics, and this year is the same. Crisp steering, sporty, smooth acceleration. You get out on the highway and it just hums. It handles like any road surface. You don't feel a pothole in this vehicle. It's got like the firm feel of a sports car, but it also is buttery smooth. It's like a sports cruiser to a degree, you know, like a sports luxury vehicle. No, that's not the way to describe it. All right, now I'm going to go back to Paul. My man Paul, who wants me to be critical. Good power, smooth acceleration, awesome steering, great suspension. A little bit quirky with the transmission in spots, if I'm going to be critical. But other than that, love driving the Dodge Charger. Now let's talk about the exterior design of the Charger. I'm going to be critical because Paul told me to be critical. It's gone just a little bit too far. All right? It's gone from like menacing a little bit, especially on the lower trims. If you don't have the spoiler and the graphics, can look a little cartoonish, can look a little forced, but I actually do love the way the vehicle looks. It's got a nice long hood. Put a spoiler on the back of this vehicle, and I think it's slick and ready to go. So there you have it. Another honest auto review from an average guy. If you're in the market for a sports sedan, a vehicle that can get you up and down the road in a hurry, it's comfortable, has good technology, and keeps you out of a minivan, you definitely have to put the new Dodge Charger on your test drive list. And I'll see you next time. But in the meantime, keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Play. How'd I do, Paul? Was I critical enough? I don't like the name Charger. I don't like the name Charger. I don't like it. I don't like. Now, I do like, in this SXT model, I do like the cloth seats. I'm a big fan of the new cloth seating that is going into vehicles today. Manufacturers that are putting in tightly woven, durable fabrics, contrast panels, contrast stitching, working with the fabrics, that's a thumbs up. If you're not going to get leather, you got to have some artful design on your cloth seating. I love the way they've done this. Attention to detail. There's a lot of attention to detail going on in the Charger. Lots.